This episode is part of our Australia Pale Ale series. Today's beer is Nail Brewing VPA. Hello from Beer Australia Reviews, and today we will be tasting, sampling and reviewing some Nail Brewing VPA. Now, a VPA stands for Very Pale Ale. Now, I've been drinking a few of these Nail Brewing beers in the last few weeks, and it's turning into something of a favourite brewery, because each of the beers that I've had has been really good, and it's a local Perth brewery. It's just a few miles away from where I am right this second. So it's good to support your local companies, your local breweries. Now, unfortunately, this place does not have a brew pub. If it does open one, I will be going and having a pint there definitely. So the only place where you can get Nail Brewing cans is via any of the outlets in the local area. So they're sold in like the big like Coles brand places, the Woolworths brand places, and also in the independents in bottle shops as well. So it's getting to be well known. And also, when you speak to the people actually in the bottle shop about the beer, they're always really complimentary about Nail. So I think the word is getting round that this stuff is good. So now this one is described as it's a VPA, very pale ale. Don't know whether that means it's lighter in colour, but this is actually a tropical pale ale style as well. So let's give it a go. Oh, aroma already. Oh, that's good. That was some sort of a tropical hint, that was. I'm not sure how cloudy this one is going to be. Let's see if there's any. Usually with these sorts of pale ales, there's a little bit of conditioning in it. Yeah, there we go. So it is a very pale one if you compare the colour of this one to other pale ales, such as Little Creatures Pale Ale is a very orange colour. This one is a pale straw colour. Quite a lot of bubbles. There's different layers of bubbles as well. We've got some bigger bubbles, some smaller bubbles, but it's sparkling. This is fresh. That's the other good thing about getting a local beer. The chance of you getting one that stayed cold all the way from when it left the brewery into right into when you pour it out into your glass, it's just got a better chance. So less chance of it sitting around and sitting in the sun and spoiling in the can. Now, I'm already getting some tropical aromas on this one, definitely. Let's give it a go. Okay, it's definitely got some tropical fruits in there. I think we've got a little bit of pineapple in this one. It's a strong, very sweet smell. It's sharp and tangy. There's hints of bitterness, but it's not overly bitter. Now, what does it say about the hops in this one? It said draws heavily on the El Dorado hop. I'm not quite sure what an El Dorado hop is. Sounds like a bit of a dance, doesn't it, the El Dorado hop? But it's got some floral notes, but it's the tropical fruits. I think that's why they're calling this one a tropical pale ale, is because of the hints of the tropical fruits that have come out in this one. Oh, that was a really strong citrus hit on the tongue. So there was bitterness at the back, and then a tropical citrus on the tongue. I'm getting at the sides, we're getting some sourness as well. This one is a really complex pale ale. I think they've hit the spot with this one again. Now, this particular one, it's 6.5%. Let me give you a read from the website. It says, the tropical tinge, yep, I agree with that one. As an international style pale ale, or VPA draws heavily on the Eldorado hop. It lends distinct tropical fruity flavours that slowly grow on you. The one that stands out from the other brews. Yeah, okay, well, it is a good beer. It's on the way to being an outstanding beer, so I actually agree with the website on this one. So, now... has a moderate source of carbonation. It's not overly fizzy or bubbly, so you're getting mostly drink and not gas when you have a swig of this one. Bubbles are continuing. We've got like a steady stream of really fine bubbles coming from the bottom. So if you go by the champagne way of describing the bubbles and seeing like small bubbles means a better quality product, then this is what I'm seeing right now. The head's gone down a little bit. We've got like a moderate. We've still got some like largish bubbles around the top, but it sparkles in the glass. This one looks really good. Pale colour, cloudiness. Yeah. Let me see what other notes we can get from this one. There's a little bit of a hint of a banana toffee. There's natural ingredients in this one. It's good, and I have no clue what this guy does. So the guy who runs the place, his name is John Stallwood. I have no clue what they do to rid the water, what they use of the Perth horrible tinge. Perth water is awful if you've ever tasted things, so I don't know whether they filter this one, whether they treat it, whether they turn it into soft water or what, but you cannot taste the Perth water in this, which is just well done, mate. Let me get some more on this one. There's pineapple when you sniff. When you taste it, you get a bit of grapefruit. The sweetness that comes through as well, and then bitterness at the back. This one's got layers and layers of different flavours. Now, I don't know what Nail Brewing do, but each of the beers what I've tasted from their brewery in recent weeks has been really good. They constantly come out as being, you open the can and it's like, oh, that's a really nice beer. You open the next can, a different one of their products, and it's like, oh, that's a really good beer. This place, if you've not tried it so far, go and buy yourself a 4-pack of any of their beers and just try the stuff. It's really good. So I'm going to stop talking right now because I'm going to finish this off. This is just good stuff, mate. Mr. Nail, if I can call you Jimmy, right? Yeah. Thanks for making this beer, and thank you for watching.